Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mostly Darius and this is The Discussion. Today we are going to be recapping Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13, Episode 13, Tapas and Tattletales. Make sure you follow The Discussion on Instagram and Twitter, and you can join my Discord server in the description below if you like to talk about reality TV, housewives, Bravo, music, pop culture, all of that. We like to talk about it down in the description. Make sure you guys like and share this video to people that you know like to watch recaps of Bravo TV. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I am trying to get to 500 subscribers in maybe 3 to 4 months, so let's try to make that happen. So we have a lot to talk about today. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The episode was cute last night. It was very cute. I guess we can get right into the scenes. Okay, so the opening scenes, we start with everyone basically getting ready at their home for the Spain trips. Sutton scene. She gets at Avi for having a plastic hanger, which was like, you know, every time I see Sutton, I'm gonna say, like, in my recaps, it is so funny. Her and Avi's relationship. I think Sutton is just funny in general, because even her relationship with Garcelle, which we'll get into later in the recap, is just funny. Like, I don't know, it's something about Sutton that's just, it's just funny to me. She says she wants to make the trip meaningful because she has, what's that dude's name? Oh my God. She has Mercy Cunningham's ashes, and she said that she wants to make the trip meaningful by putting his ashes somewhere that, you know, is significant. So I'm with her with that. That's really the only opening scene that I felt like had a little something to talk about. So everybody arrives at the airport. Erica and Crystal are already there, and Marie meets them and gives them a hug, including Crystal. She gave Crystal a hug as well, which I found that interesting. Garcelle arrives, Kyle arrives, Sutton arrives, and, you know, Dorit comes and everybody gets on the plane. Dorit has on $1,217 pajamas from Chanel. Rich. And we got the price tag at the bottom. Remember when I was just saying in the last episode recap, I want to see more of what the girls are spending their money on and how much it costs. So I was grateful that they did that. Maybe they do it and I don't notice as much because maybe now, because I wasn't recapping back then and now I'm recapping, so I'm paying, like, I'm not paying extra attention, but I'm paying more attention to things like that than I was before. We get on the sprinter after the plane. Sutton wants to play an all of a Sutton game. That's what it's called. Erica gets most of the questions right. Garcelle didn't really answer, but I thought it was cute to see her and Erica compete, because not compete in the sense that, oh no, Sutton's my friend. No, Sutton's my friend. But in the sense that, you know, we all know Sutton and Garcelle are like this. So to see Erica get those questions right, it was just interesting to me, especially because I feel like they can be a cool trio. Like, we've seen them hang out at dinner earlier this season, so I thought that was pretty cool. But I just found it funny. I also said I wonder if Sutton and Erica would have been friends more had her legal situation not gone on, because, you know, they both are Southern women. And Garcelle was unimpressed with the tiara from Sutton's store. She wanted a Birkin or some Dolce & Gabbana. She was like, girl, if I'm gonna play this game, I'm gonna need the coins. So skip to the next scene. Everybody arrives at the Airbnb. They have a woman named Zoe. She greets them into the house. I said that the house was very historic and rusted and full of culture. Because I'll say when I first started watching Real Housewives of Miami, one thing I noticed about the Real Housewives of Miami is that the architecture of the places that the ladies lived was pretty historic. It was really nice. And living on a place like Star Island, like, you know, people, you know, destroy and rebuild all the time. I could see the girls from Miami going to a trip like this. I don't know. But anyways, I said that the house was full of culture. Erica said that she felt like it was haunted and she can smell spirits, which is interesting to me. But the girl said that not really, but like there's some little people. So I don't know what little people, I have no idea what that meant, but whatever. And Marie, she's like, we all know who goes first in the horror movies. I was crying. Like, girl, what are you trying to say? Maybe Anne Marie is a little cool, or maybe she's funny, but like her first few episodes, like, oh my gosh. And the fact that she came in like the 4th or 5th episode was like you're kind of a little bit too late and you're rubbing us the wrong way. But maybe she'll grow on us. Maybe she'll grow on us. Everybody got a good room. It was none of that fighting over a room bullshit. I will say that. I'm trying to remember a time where the Beverly Hills girls ever fought about a room, and I really can't. I think one time there was a fight about, well, not a fight, but an argument about, I think Kyle and Yolanda went to some party for Lisa Vanderpump a few seasons ago, and Lisa had them sit, like they had to go to a different hotel. It was something like that, but I can't remember a time, and y'all can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, because I like to learn if I am wrong. But I don't remember a time where they ever fought about a room situation. Like on Salt Lake City, how Meredith was just pissed that she didn't have a bathtub. I don't recall the girls doing anything like that. Everybody's getting ready for the night. Dorit judges Kyle's fashion. Kyle says she's sorry she's not giving old widow. Kyle has so much leather and a different variety of clothes because she says she doesn't know what she's in the mood for. And Dorit thinks she's trying to show her body off upon a man in Spain. And she doesn't know if she recognizes Kyle anymore, which is so extra. Me personally, I think Kyle is probably just getting to know herself a little more. You know, she is going through some marriage issues. So she could be very much getting to see what she likes again. Like, I really feel like that's really what's going on with Kyle, especially, you know, going to the gym, getting her body right, all of that stuff. Like, she's just a different person. She's just a different person. Dorit is gonna have to accept that. Mauricio is gonna have to accept that, and anyone else that loves her will have to accept that. Like, she just lost her friend, and on top of that, she's been getting into the gym. She stopped drinking. Like, it's not the same Kyle that it used to be. So I'm not really that surprised that she's going through her luggage trying to find something to wear. It's not that serious to me, but hey. Kyle was running more than like 20 minutes late trying to figure out what she was wearing. So that was a little crazy to me. But, you know, like I said, I'm not surprised. Like, she probably just trying to figure out what she wants to wear, trying to get to know herself again and all that stuff. Garcelle says she doesn't fuck with the creepy shit because she's Haitian and she doesn't believe in, like, the scary stuff. Well, she believes in the scary stuff, but she doesn't want to, like, give it any attention because she is Haitian and, like, voodoo and Ouija boards and all of that stuff. She says she does not want any part of it, but she does believe that it exists. So anyways, ladies skip out to the dinner. They sit at a self-serve bar before entering the actual dinner. Like, I guess the chef and all of, like, the people that work in there were preparing it for them to come inside. Erica wears the tiara from Sutton and her look looked really nice. I like the two-piece, like, floral looking set on Erica. It was really cool and cute. And Kyle also looked nice as well. She looked floral. It was really nice, very much Spain. It's called Villa Catalina is where they were supposed to be eating. I guess that's like the name of the place that they're staying at. Erica and Garcelle joked about Chef Storm being cute. They said they would tag team him. And, you know, this is me going back again saying I think Erica and Garcelle would have been really good friends. I really thought, like, seasons ago, like, when they both were, like, on the show, I thought they would be, like, hit it off. But, you know, things happen. But it's good to see them get along now. Because this is the humor in them that I was expecting to get back then. So they go inside. They sit down. They're eating. The ladies clown Sutton for putting Mercy Cunningham's ashes in a Ziploc bag. Kyle said, do not put me in a Ziploc bag. Put me in a Birkin or something else. Sutton worked for Mercy Cunningham for 6 years at a dance studio. He was one of the first calls when her dad passed. And she said that basically she felt really comfortable around him. He didn't judge her. Erica known a little bit about him, but she didn't know who he was. She kind of like put the dots together based on like the people he worked with in the past, which was pretty cool because, you know, Erica is a performer at the end of the day. She even got chewed up by one of her friends for not knowing exactly who he was. The girls finally get to eat. They joked about the salmon melting and bursting in their mouth and being creamy, and they started making all these melting and moaning sounds. It was so cringe. It was not cringe, but it was cringe because it's like, but it was funny. It was funny because this is reminding me of the scene they just did when they were all outside. Erica wasn't present for this scene though. She had COVID, but this reminds me of that scene they just did like a few episodes ago. So let's get into the mess. Anne-Marie interrupts the good time they're having, says she needs to speak on the elephant in the room. She then took accountability for the things that she said when it came to like her saying, oh, you know, I'd rather be married than like lonely and insecure and all the stuff that she was saying at that table when we kind of like started getting to know her a little more. She basically took accountability for that. Sutton says that she was more offended about the lonely and insecure comment than anything. Garcelle says she was also offended. And, you know, Anne-Marie apologized, but her apologies never really land. Garcelle was like, you can keep that apology because all her apologies come off like, if I offended you, then I'm sorry. If I offended you, if. And it's like, it's not an if. You did offend me, so you can take if out of it. You did offend me, and it's just, I'm sorry. But some people don't know how to apologize, and it is what it is. Garcelle says she can keep that shit. I'm not mad at Garcelle. But I do feel where her and Sutton are coming from because it's just like, they felt more lonely in their marriage than they do while they're single. Sutton says that she felt more lonely because her husband was always traveling and busy, and then fucking production cuts the camera to Kyle. Why would y'all do that? That shit had me crying. Crystal said one thing, and what the fuck did Crystal say? She was like, oh, and something about like me being insecure, and Anne-Marie was like, actually, Crystal, I'm getting to you next. She goes into the story how she met Crystal at a Christmas party at one of her friend's house, a mutual friend rather. She says that Crystal told her that the ladies were not intelligent, not educated, and shallow. Dorit calls her a child bride and says she got married at 12. Really, I really think that Crystal got married at 24, 20 years old, something like that. But Let's talk about while we're talking about this comment, how Crystal made a post and she said keys to a successful marriage. Set aside quality time together. Express love and appreciation. Manage conflict constructively. Buy. Don't borrow diamond necklaces from your wife. Ooh, ooh, man. Okay, so I just had to read that because um this goes into what Dorit just said. Like, oh, we were being educated while you were being a child bride and getting married at 12. And I was just like, oh my God. Now, a lot of people took that to be racist from Dorit. I'm not sure how it would be racist because I'm not sure. I'm just simply not sure. So maybe you guys can inform me in the comments. Let me go and see what people were saying. Somebody said, "Oh no, Dorit, you obviously didn't learn your lesson after the conversation about race with Garcelle. You are going to be annihilated at the reunion when Crystal and Garcelle come for you for your ignorance and racist comments. It's been a long time coming, but deserved." Y'all still gonna say Dorit isn't racist? She didn't say anything about Garcelle, so it should be okay that her child by comment was towards Crystal, right? I don't get. Oh, okay. I was about to say I think that it may be because Crystal is Asian and from I'm guessing that they have like arranged marriages. I'm not sure. I know Jennifer from Real Housewives of New Jersey said that like in her culture that an arranged marriage is a thing. I don't think it's that young, but I don't know. I really don't get how it was racist, but I'm willing to learn how. Someone says, seriously, Dorit, calling Crystal a child bride for getting married at 20 with the 40-something-year-old is a microaggression towards Asians. Seriously, giving Dorit too much credit. First she was racist and a Karen trying to hurt Garcelle when it was G mocking her PTSD. Now it's xenophobia. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna start reading y'all comments because it's really confusing to me, but I do want to understand exactly how she was being racist. So let me know in the comments. But anyways, besides that, Crystal said that she never said that, but production flashes back to a confessional when she indeed said that ladies are not smart. Emery said that Crystal said that they're fake socialites, and Sutton says, well, we all know I'm a socialite, so that don't apply to me. Like, Sutton feel like none of this shit that Crystal was saying applies to her. That's Sutton is like, yeah, you ain't talking about me. Dorit has a lot to say in the fucking confessionals this season. Like, Dorit, if only you were this good. Maybe that's the thing with Crystal and Dorit. Like, y'all are both good in confessionals, but when y'all are confronted, it doesn't translate. Sorry. But Dorit said that it was Crystal's excuse for not being interesting for her to say that. Crystal tells Emery to give her many more examples of the things that she said. Kyle says in her confessional that there's something about Emery that provokes Crystal because she's usually reserved. Emery calls her insecure and said that she needs people around her to feel like she's better than them. Which, I don't know. Like, do I agree with that? Like, I don't know. Like, the lens that everybody's seeing Crystal from, I hadn't seen her from that lens until I was like forced to see what you guys are seeing. And like, damn, is it that bad with Crystal? So Emery goes, you need to thank me because I just made your ass relevant by giving you something to talk about to Crystal. That's what we were waiting to see what she was trying to say. Like, that was the thing that, they were teasing in the episode before it got on. And Erica was like, oh God. Erica was like, oh God. I'm telling you, Erica's voice is the fuck funny. Like, I don't care. Emery says, don't take her kindness for weakness. And Crystal asks, when have you ever been kind? And I was with Crystal on that one. Like, girl, you've been coming in here staring the pot, being an asshole since you arrived. Like, I haven't seen Emery be kind at one time. And I do know that Emery's an Aries. Crystal called Emery combative and negative. And, I gotta say that I agree. Like, Emery has been on 10. She's been on 10 about a bunch of nothing since she came on the show. Like, I don't even get why her and Crystal have an issue, really. I mean, I get it. It's because Crystal was calling her out. Like, you were trying to basically insinuate something about Sutton and this, that, and the third. But I just, something about it it was just weird to me. Like, the stuff that they're arguing about, like, I can't believe that it got this far. But then again, Emery was egging shit on. And even right now, she's egging stuff on. I guess she's saying that this is her way of speaking on the elephant in the room. I don't feel like the elephant went anywhere at this point. The elephant is still in the room. It's still in the room. So, yeah, I feel like Emery is an Aries, and I just spoke on this in my Married to Medicine recap, which you guys can go watch, about like how Toya is an Aries, and they are like very on 10. Like, they're just on 10 all the time. The dinner ends abruptly. Cal is like ready to get the out the dinner ASAP. Like, Cal is like, oh no, I gotta go. I gotta go. Garcelle stuck into Sutton's room around 1 a.m. She called her Marnie hat ugly. Sutton throws something at her. This is why I said earlier, I feel like their relationship is really interesting. It's funny and playful, but it's interesting. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying, like, it's just interesting. Shit, it just is. The next day comes, Erica does vocal exercises, Dorit becomes annoyed. Garcelle and Emery have a conversation. Emery says that she doesn't like confrontation, and she says that Crystal is not being truthful, and she doesn't lie. And I don't know, Emery, you sure you don't like confrontation? Are you sure? Like, I don't think that that's true. I think Emery thinks she's nicer than what she actually is. Like, for her to tell Crystal, don't take my kindness for weakness, and then to say she doesn't like confrontation, it's like, have you seen yourself? But you know what? Maybe she hasn't seen herself, but she gonna see herself after this season, and maybe she, can work on a few things, because it's definitely not giving I'm kind and I'm not, confrontational. Like, yes, you are. Like, yes, you are, from what we see. Sutton and Crystal have a conversation. Sutton tells her that, Emery's basically going around telling everybody that you're a liar. Crystal feels like nobody in the group believes it, but Sutton's face says otherwise. Sutton's like, you sure we don't believe it, girl? Because this don't sound like it's too far from what you would say. Crystal says that, and this is an excuse, I feel like. Crystal says that Sutton needs someone to say something isn't true. Crystal doesn't need someone to say something isn't true. If I say that I didn't say it, then I said I didn't say it. But I guess she's trying to say, like, Sutton needs that satisfaction from other people. Which, I mean, who kind of doesn't want that satisfaction when you're trying to be vindicated? Like, and we're going to get to vindication in a minute, because Erica Jane. Sutton basically tells Crystal, you need to stick up for yourself, because, like I just said, the elephant is still in the room, and this conversation is far from done. It's far from done. We're gonna revisit it at the reunion, especially because production just brought up that flashback when Crystal did say that the ladies weren't intelligent. So this conversation is far from done. The elephant is still in the room, baby. Dorit and Erica have a conversation, and Dorit says that she doesn't believe Erica didn't say it, and Erica says that she can see, like, Crystal going into a different setting and saying, I'm the different one. I'm different than they are. I can see that, possibly. I can see that. When Erica puts it that way, then maybe I can see that. But then again, we weren't there. And, I don't know if Anne-Marie's making this up, but, like, why would you come on and make this up, though? Like, that's weird. But then again, like I said in my last recap, I can see Crystal saying those things because she was not on good terms with those ladies. Which is why I also don't understand why they're mad at her. Because y'all weren't on good terms. So if she said that, like, a few whatever years ago or whatever, y'all weren't all cool. Like, did y'all not see the last reunion? Like, everybody was at Crystal's neck because of the whole, I feel violated thing. So if she said that at the party when she met Emery, who cares? Like, this is Emery, like I said, trying to stir stuff up. What is the point? What is the point? But, Erica says that if we're so uneducated and shallow, then maybe you shouldn't be here. But I don't feel like that's fair. I don't feel like that's fair at all. I don't feel like that's fair. Like, I'm tired of the ganging up on one housewife or one person on the show to get them off. Like, they just did that to Monica. Even though, Monica was on some crazy-ish, and I didn't really care for her third-part reunion performance. Like, the burn book was lame. That's another show. We're not going to talk about that. But, I don't think that y'all should be trying to do that to Crystal. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. But I do see where Erica's coming from, though, because it's like, if you feel that way, you need to let us know. All the ladies gather again together, and Erica says that she wants to share some happy news, and Crystal may be excited about it. Now, why did she say Crystal may be excited about it? I don't know. Maybe she's still coming off the heat of feeling like Crystal did say that they were shallow and uneducated, but I still don't know why she singled Crystal out, because Crystal was not the only person saying something about, her legal situation. So that should have been for everybody, which eventually she did make it out to everybody, but the fact that she said Crystal's name threw me off a little bit, because I'm like, what the hell did Crystal say differently than anybody else? I guess Crystal was overdoing the last season, but so was fucking everybody. Like, I didn't get that. Erica said that they can't prove the money that she used to buy the earrings was money from the clients and the victims of her ex-husband Tom, so they shouldn't have taken the earrings in the first place. Erica was fucking turned last season. When they started showing those flash, it's not funny, yo. Erica, I'm telling y'all, I always liked Erica. I just always did. Like, Erica, I don't give a fuck. Like, as cold-hearted as she had been in the past, and as like mean and ruthless, even when she was drunk and acting crazy. Like I never really disliked Erica except for when she tried that shit with Garcelle's sons. I didn't really fuck with that, but Erica is just, they can't get rid of Erica. They have to keep her in the cast. I feel like they need to keep her in the cast. She's being vindicated though, but Garcelle says that she wishes she would have just let the earrings go and give something back to the victims in the name of good karma. But Erica wasn't satisfied with the reactions of the ladies hearing about her not being guilty. She says that she wants acknowledgement on the fact that what she said would happen is happening. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think it landed how she wanted it to. It is nice to see her be vindicated, but people still feel like, girl, you should have gave the victims a little bit of money, like at the end of the day, just to like show that you have empathy or you have compassion, which Erica clearly didn't have empathy. We seen her work on empathy earlier this season, so whatever. Nobody's perfect. I'm not here to judge. But anyways, they're on their way to go somewhere. I can't remember. Oh, wait, no. Where are they on their way to? I can't remember where they're on their way to, but anyways, Crystal got car sick and her veins started popping out. And, you know, Anne-Marie came to ask if she was okay, and I was just like shocked. But Kyle pissed me off when she was like, the universe works in mysterious ways, because they were at it last night and Crystal's now at Anne-Marie's mercy. And it's like, just like last episode when she was telling Sutton, oh, you met your match with Anne-Marie. How does she meet her match? Because Anne-Marie keeps bringing up the fact that Sutton's drinking and also taking like this medication, trying to be like Captain Doctor. And it's just like, how is that? Like, I don't know. Kyle gets off on the weirdest shit. Like, why are you... I'm not gonna say she's happy, but like, why even say, you know, the universe works in mysterious ways? I mean, I thought about it, but I didn't say it. Because why say it? Like, we obviously know if you are the nurse you say you are, Anne-Marie, then you should go over there and check on Crystal. Like, I didn't get Kyle when she said that. But you know what, guys? This is a really good episode. Beverly Hills is always doing their thing. If you want to talk about more Beverly Hills, join my Discord server in the description below. Also, comment your thoughts on this episode. Also, like I said, comment and let me know how what Dorit said was racist to Crystal, because I'm genuinely ignorant. I don't know it, and I would like to understand better. The only thing I can think of is that she's coming for like their culture, Asian culture, and like how they like do marriages. But I really can't understand. Also, Dorit should be the last person coming for cultures when she has a fake accent, allegedly. That's according to all the people on her cast. Like, you know, when she is from Connecticut, I think. Dorit, I just don't want to see Dorit on my screen no more. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like recaps, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers in 3 to 4 months. You guys can also like and share this video with anybody else you know that likes to watch reality TV recaps, and follow the discussion on Twitter and Instagram. Until next time.